Hello and welcome to the Animorphs YouTube channel. I'm going to appear in person today because I'm going to go through some physical books. And the idea of today is to compare the versions from different nationalities. So obviously the first two we've got here are the American and the British. The one that I grew up with, being British. But we've got some other versions here as well, including German and les Français. Now the whole point of this video is to show you what the different versions are like, just to get your opinions on which ones you prefer. Obviously we'll go over these ones first, right? The American version, which are obviously the originals, and then the British version. Now the one thing the American version's got going for it is this. Wait, wrong page. They have these images. Obviously, you've got the little cutout there, comes through there. Now, the British version has nothing. Not not a single one of the books, which is a big downside. It's nice to have these. This is, I think, only the second American book I have, so there are so many of these pictures that I've never seen and would like to see. Apart from that, the morphs tend to be the same. There are some differences here or there. I think number 5, the Marco book, is a bit different. There are other differences as well. You'll notice on the British version, this bit here is not shiny, whereas it is here. But on a lot of the other British ones, I think up to 41. Up to 41. Right, let's just get one out here without destroying my display. Let's take out 24 The Suspicion. They changed the format. So up to 40 they have these shiny bits here as well. I think it makes it stand out. It doesn't look quite as good 40 afterwards. But I think at that point budgeting had gone down somewhat. As for the consistency throughout, I can't really comment much on the American versions, apart from saying I think they were relatively consistent with their layout. Whereas the British version, let's take out number 18 as an example. There are many, well not many, I think about 6 books in the UK that never got updated from this version of the cover. Which obviously doesn't have the shiny top, it doesn't have the almost fingerprint-like background that you have on the British versions. And it has a different format for, it has a pretty rubbish format for the title and KA's name. Both British versions clearly much more appealing to the eye, and they did this format for most of them, apart from I believe 5, 6, 9, 11, 14, 15 and 18. So 7 books. For random books as well. It wasn't like they were in a row. They didn't bother updating, which to me, as a man who's collected these, is bloody frustrating. And I've just broken everything. Never mind. That was a Hork-Bajir hip flask. If you want to know who did the art for that, Daniela Kazarian, I'll put a link down below. So yeah, she did that artwork. So now that it's interrupted my video. There are positives to this one compared to the American version though. One, I think the fingerprint background is simpler than having an actual background, but I think it looks nicer, a bit more colourful. The font. So here, this is the common font amongst the British books for the titles and the little captions that come with it. I think is much more appealing than these little almost shelved bits in the corner. I think the British version looks a lot better in that regard. I think overall the British version does look better than the American version. My opinion. I'm not being biased because I'm British, but overall, for a number of reasons, the American version is probably just edging it. But I like the British versions. A bit different on the back as well, as you can tell. Different font again. The British font more interesting, more distinctive. Let's look at the American versus, say, the German. I believe that's German. It looks like it's German, but this is number 4. Again, quite similar to the other versions. The books are slightly bigger in Germany. The chapter type, the headings are different. So let's see what else I can find. They have that. Not only do they have the morphs at the bottom, so obviously with Animorphs you always get the little morph at the bottom, but you also get it in the chapters. So Cassie up there. Sure, we can find another chapter. More dolphin there. So that's interesting. That's all right. As with the American version, it has the inside cover. So again, the Germans beat the British for that. Yeah, that's fine. I think it's quite hard to read on the back. That's another issue. The spine, pretty straightforward. So Germans have done all right there, to be fair. Well done, Germany. Happy days. I believe this is also German. Not quite as appealing, this one. This is Elfango's, I think it's Elfango's Secret. If we compare it to, say, this version. Now clearly, more work's gone into this one. Nice and shiny, and also the actual detail, resolution. It just seems a bit rubbish on this one. The spine is boring and just seems to be tacked on. Is this German version? I do believe this is a German version. Capital is how they spell chapter. And yeah, so I believe these two are from the same country, and the difference in quality is stunning. I don't know what the Germans were doing. They obviously started off with good intentions, and then that happened. And right, let's look at the French one, Le Boeuf de l'Animorph. It's quite funky, really. It's all of them have got the little bit at the top with the hand and the rather poorly designed lizard. I'm sorry, that little bit at the front is a sticker that I couldn't get off, so apologies for that. Design pretty much the same as the original British books. The title's quite small and a bit dull. Spine, again, nothing much to it. The back is quite fun. Oui, mime voix. But the French invented meme on the back of these Animorphs books, and it's just you know, little Tobias in the corner. It has to say this is Tobias. Inside, oh, it's got a little library card. I didn't realise that. I haven't really looked at these. Again, little things at the bottom. The book's quite small. Chapter pages, yeah, chapter. So, my opinion. American version is probably the best. Followed closely by the British. It could have been followed by the German, but they obviously let it slip later down the series. British version's pretty inconsistent. And then the French version is just plain as you want it, plain and simple. Not that that's a bad thing. There are other versions which I will probably collect in the future, which are quite different. I've got an image hopefully coming up here. This is the Portuguese or Brazilian. I think it's Portuguese. Actually, no, I think it's Brazilian. Brazilian version, where it looks quite nifty, really well designed. But the actors or models that use for the characters look about 20 to 25, which is inaccurate. But the design looks pretty good. Might get one of those in the future. I might also get one of these, which is the Vietnamese, which has recently come to my attention via the Animorphs Facebook page, which I'll probably put the link for down below. Now, they look stunning. Really good artwork. As with the Portuguese Brazilian version, I don't think they've done all of them. They've only done like the first 8 or so. Correct me if I'm wrong. But these are probably the best looking covers. For the reason they just look so appealing, as opposed to the the, quite frankly, memeable versions like these. But I hope to get some of them in the future as well, just to add to my Animorphs collection I've got here. Which, if you want to see, if we get a closer look of, I can do that in the future. But that's that. I hope you enjoy this video. If you want to go listen to more interesting Animorphs stuff, I'd go check out these three. This is Fanimorphs. I got this from them. Very nice. That's Tessa, Mikhail, and Braden. Tessa's obviously in the right, you know. She's got the Hork-Bajir design in the background. Clearly the superior alien race. This has been the Animorphs YouTube channel going over the covers. Tell me which one's your favourite. Which is your favourite covers? If there's any that I haven't mentioned that are worth going over, send them my way and I'll see what I can do. And then I'll probably pick out at some point my favourite covers overall throughout the series, including the other books such as Animorphs, which are ghastly reads. Anyway, I've rambled long enough. I shall see you later. Have a good day.